Before I begin this video, I'm just going to mention to you guys that this does not work with Apple unless they bring out a driver for it. I do not know, but this is all about Windows, so I'm letting you know that now. Hi, it's been a year since I have made my unboxing of the Diamond Multimedia 1080 HD game capture. It is the GC1000 series. And a lot of people have been asking about this capture card, so I'm going to go right through the whole entire process of what you guys need to do with the capture card and probably explain as best as possible of all the questions that were being asked. So when you first buy this capture card, make sure that you replace the component cable. That would be the green, the blue, and the red cable that came with this capture card. Get rid of it. It's a piece of crap. It will not work well for you. It is nothing but a disaster. I don't know about PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. I do not have them. So don't ask me about that. You're going to have to do research yourself. You can get a component for those, and you can use that if the HDMI does not work. So that being said, the Xbox 360 and the PS3 are different in ways. PS3 has a protection on the HDMI, so no capture card will actually record HDMI. It will be blocked. There is modifications you can get for capture cards to do that, but I don't have any. Not even worth it. Use component if it does not work. In the software, DM cap, if you are recording with the PS3 and you're trying the HDMI, it will be grayed out. Don't bother. Use component. With Xbox 360, you can use the HDMI in, and you can put it to 1080p, you can put it to 1080i, or whatever you want to put it as, right? You can also use component as well. If you have a standard definition console like normal Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, whatever, standard, right? The S-Video input will work for you. You can convert the S-Video into the standard auxiliary cables, as you can see here, and you can use that. Or your best bet is go out, use Roxio capture card. Roxio capture card here, this is standard definition, will play in real time. You can use your computer onward to view the video or whatever. This is perfect for standard definition and those old consoles. This will work on all Windows and Apple products. So I've already mentioned to you that get rid of the component cable if you're going to use that. Replace it. When you first get this capture card and you want to get it installed, I'm going to explain Windows. I don't know about Apple. I don't have an Apple product that you're going to have to figure out yourself. Make a video about it and let others know if they actually need help with that. Alright, so what you're going to do is you can either install the disc. I recommend going to their website, getting the drivers from there that are updated, get them from the site. When you install it, if it asks you to plug in your capture card, do so. If it doesn't, just install the software. Then plug in your capture card to your computer using the USB port. USB 2.0 or 3.0. Don't go to 1.0 if you guys got an old-ass computer set up for that. When you restart your computer and you open up DM cap, if you show up with an error saying no capture device, just make sure that you unplug it, plug it back in, see if it works. If it does not, try another USB and then restart your computer again. When you do have it open, you're not going to see this right off the bat. It will be blue. What you're going to have to do is go into source input. Whatever source input you have, you got to change it to. This here is HDMI. This is composite. As well as with this. I'm not quite sure why there's two here. S-Video would be standard definition. In the settings, what you're going to need to do for video standard, this is standard definition, S-Video. Make sure that you have it on this, not PAL. Capture, find out a location where you want it to capture to, and make sure that this is on high quality. OSD just stands for the online screen display. It just shows you your time. I left mine red because I like red. Red's awesome to me, as you can tell with my mouse. After that, what you're going to need to do is hit your record button, and that's basically it. This runs .ts files, so make sure that you have an editor that will work really well with it. Right now I'm in the middle of editing this video, and as you can tell, this was
and
the
plug
part
in your capture card to your
I was at. So This here is the .ts. It does lag on what do you want to call it? Power Director 11. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. I do use a converter to convert the .ts to whatever, AVI or whatever like that. I'm sure you got like Sony Vegas or whatever, it will run nice and smooth. If you're using Windows Movie Maker, I don't know if .ts works for it. You're going to have to check that out for yourself. With that being said, like I mentioned with the PS3, when you do use the HDMI, this will be grayed out due to that anti-piracy copyright protection, that thing that they have on their PS3. For Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I have no idea if this will work. You're going to have to see for yourself if you have one of those consoles. If you do, put it in the description. Let people know that it works. You're going to have to use component if you're going to use the PS3 like I mentioned before. So I basically told you guys how to install and make sure that your device ends up working for your Diamond Multimedia 1080p capture card. But I didn't check out all the comments and stuff that I ended up getting off my unboxing video. So I'm going to go through these comments. I'm going to try to explain as much as possible of these questions, and hopefully this makes you guys' experience with this capture card better, or if you want to buy it. I definitely tell you it's worth getting. So I'm going to go into my own comments here. I'm just going to get rid of my theme because this might just irritate people. And oh, that's my blue. Alright. So this person says, does this work on older systems like Nintendo 64 and Super NES? I explained that in the beginning. Yes, it does. I recommend standard definition on that one. Can you play on a desktop screen instead of the TV, or is there too much lag? There is 1 second delay, which I'll show you that now. So right now I am using YouTube on the Xbox 360, and this is one of my videos to show you guys that you can actually watch a movie on this. But playing games is pretty much impossible. Right now, I'm in Halo. I have my Blue Yeti going. I have my camera going. I am using Camtasia Studio. I am recording my Diamond Multimedia 1080 capture card. I'm going to be concentrating on this screen. I'm not going to pay attention to the top one. This is the TV. This is in real time. This is 1 to 2 second lag delay. So I'm going to show you guys why not to play games on this screen. And you should be playing it on that, and you just use this to record, okay? So as soon as this game starts, I'll show you why. So the game started. I'm concentrating on the bottom one here. So I have no idea where I'm going because it hasn't moved yet. What the hell? What's going on? I can feel vibration, but I can't see it. This is really annoying. I can't actually see what I'm doing. It won't go around the corner. Okay. Go forward a bit. Oh, there's a guy there. I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. See, I can't pay attention to the bottom one. It just drives me nuts. Now, if I pay attention to the top one, in real time, you can see that I'm actually getting somewhere. But I still die. So that's a good example why you should be playing on your TV and not this, because the lag is just ridiculous. So the next question here says, would it work on standard TV or Hdtv? Well, I'll tell you why. It will work on standard TV if you actually have standard definition S video port, if you're doing standard shit. If you're doing HDMI or HD, then you can get an Hdtv for that using the Composite or HDMI cable. Now I'm looking at this message here by Killer Mega Man. It says, I'm looking for a new capture card and I think this might be right for me. I had AVR Media, blah blah blah, and he was asking if it works on Windows 8. Yes, it does work on Windows 8. They do have drivers for that as well. I recommend getting it off their website. Don't use the disc if you do get this. This thing does not come with HDMI cables. You're going to have to get your own, and you're going to have to use those if you want. One person here says, will this work on Windows XP? Well, let's go to search black box here. Let's type in driver. Let's go to their website, and on their site, it says it loads. On their website, it says Windows 8, Windows 7 32, Windows 7 64, Windows Vista 32 and 64, Windows XP 64, and MCE. So there you go. That's requirement for operating systems. It doesn't say anything with Apple. So this page is talking about reviews. Well, I'm pretty much giving you guys a full spectrum of views here. Like I mentioned, if you guys want to get drivers, to go to the drivers location here and get their newest or latest version. As you can see, this was the last time it was updated, I guess. Well, that's it. Next question here says, is there a way I can record live commentary with a different program? Yes and no. You're going to need to use this program in order to record, and you can use any other program to record your audio. Since it's Windows, I just use Windows Sound Recorder. It's built right into it and it works lovely. But you can use other things. I will make a video on doing commentary with these types of capture cards. Next question says, does it work with Wii U? Well, let's take a look at the back of the Wii U and let's find out. So I'm going over to search black box. I'm going to type in Wii U cables. I'm going to go to images here. Alright, first image. So what I'm looking at the back of the Wii U here, apparently it's got HDMI, so yes, you can use HDMI unless these guys have a protection like Sony does. If not, then yes, you can use that. I can see that there is AV multi output on the back of this thing, so yes, I guess it takes this cable right here, and that's component cable, so yes, it will take it. The other question here, when I try to install the disc, it does not let me install the driver. Get it off the website. This other person sent me a message a while back. He says, how do you hook your console up to your computer? Well, that's kind of a silly question now, don't you think? And that's the reason why I wrote this message. Do you still use this? Yes, I still use this. I love this capture card. I'd rather this capture card than that piece of shit Hopog HDTV crap. And Elgato, I don't know about Elgato. Everybody else says it's pretty good. I don't know. I love this capture card. It does what I want it to do. Yes, it's definitely worth the money to me. And this other person says, can you stream with it? No, you can't stream with this. This software itself will not work. The only way that I can think of you doing stuff like that is using, what do you want to call it? XSplit or whatever. Screen record your desktop, the capture preview window, whatever, and you can do it that way. But this is not like other capture cards, like standard definition ones where you can actually just use that for streamers. You have to screen your desktop. Sorry, but I can't help you out on that one. They do not support that. Like I said, you can use XSplit. XSplit works awesome with multi websites. There's so many online things to do. I'm sure you can figure it out. Sniff, okay, whatever. Does anyone know if you can record live commentary with this? I already mentioned that. I'm going to make a video and show everybody how to do this, not with just this capture card, with all HD capture cards. Hopefully this helps. Even standard definition ones. That'll be the next video. Any ideas why I'm not getting video on TV using the PS3 system? I've already mentioned that. What you guys need to do. That was at the very beginning of this video. As far as I know, it's 64, but like I said, okay, that's money. I don't want to sound stupid or anything, but whenever I'm ready to record and plug it in and press capture, the record screen just stays black, not my TV. How can I fix this? I'm just proofreading this real quick here. Like I mentioned, just make sure that your cords are like plugged in and everything is working fine. If you don't know why it's not showing up anything. Okay, I just had to proofread this again. Whenever I plug it in, always keep this capture card plugged in at all times. That's the problem with this one capture card. That's one of the issues with it, is if you don't keep it plugged in, it's going to cause problems. Make sure it's plugged in all the time. All right, that could be your problem. Did you set the settings to 720p? This is just a question that somebody else wrote. I recommend putting on 1080i or 1080p if the composite cable will take it. Here's another question with the driver. I mentioned already what you guys should do. Wait, it seems like I'm just cycling past these questions. I've already looked at them. That's weird. Interesting. Yeah, always look at the instructions if you guys don't know what to do, or use Google or use my search engine. Figure it out. But I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible. Hopefully this video does come useful to anybody who wants this capture card or wants to get it or whatever, right? I've already showed a preview of this. Is there any lag? Yes, obviously showed. Getting a blue screen when I'm playing. Yes, the blue screen. Hopefully you're not talking about the BSOD, blue screen of death, from your computer. I'm sure you're talking about just the blue screen itself. I've already mentioned how to remove that. Can you use this to play on the PlayStation 3 or the laptop screen? And does the PS still have to be hooked up to the TV? Well, yes, the PS3 has to be hooked up to the TV, and yes, you should not be playing it on the monitor. Yes, I said yes for that. One thing, lag, do you know? Yes, you already figured it out. Commentary again, is it worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it. It's like any other capture card. This one's pretty much the same thing as the not the Hapog, but I can't remember the name of it now. God damn it, the Elgato. That's the name of it. Vegas settings and check main off aspect ratio. Thing turn blue when I cut it on. Live site. I pretty much already explained everything that's in here and everything that's in the very beginning. This is basically price and just basically the same questions over and over again. Thanks for making this video. Helped. You're welcome, Jason or Justin. I meant. Need help to connect to PS3. I already showed with this video. Like I say, I hope this video definitely helps everybody that's asked these questions and anybody else that's new. If you guys are still got questions and whatever, definitely put them in the description. I'll mention try to help you guys out as best as possible, I guess. What else is in here? Recorded voice with WavePad and Audacity. I find Audacity it is a piece of shit. I fucking hate it. But I do have it. I have to have it. I don't know. I got it somewhere down here. I did have it. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, wait, there it is. I read the WavePad, but WavePad you gotta pay for. Audacity is free. Fucking, yeah. I have my reasons why I don't like it, but use Windows Sound Recorder. It works awesome. Pretty good for audio. So if you buy this, connect to the PS3. Yeah, again with the PS3, make sure that you use Composite. Already mentioned. That's basically it for this capture card. I've already basically explained what you need to do when you first get it. It does have some issues. The video playback will lag once in a while. See here, maybe I can take a picture and I'll show you. Right now you see this orb really smooth. Let's take a picture and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, it didn't do it this time. It's actually still smooth. Sometimes it'll start skipping and it will lag. So I showed you guys how to hook this thing up, what you need to do with that. Told you get a new cable. Make sure you always do that because this fucking cables with that thing is a piece of shit. How to set up the software settings. If you want to use an editor, you can use Sony Vegas or whatever. Like I say, I use Cyberlink Power Director 11, so I do convert my .ts files to something else because this thing does extremely go slow and annoys me. It says it doesn't respond, but yet it does respond, and you gotta sit there and wait with it. So I use like what is it? IM2 Video Converter Ultimate 6. I paid for it, so it's a good program for editing videos or converting them over to whatever. It works perfect for that if you guys want to use that instead. Commentary will be the next video. I'll explain that. I'll do a little explaining with it right now. Is when you record with this, make sure you record. Here's Windows Sound Recorder. As soon as you hit this button, right, and it'll pop up your time, hit this as soon as the time pops up, and then you basically sync your stuff. I do normally like move my character up. I say like up, down, right, left. That way when I put both the files into the editor, I know that the audio is synced up with the video itself. That way it doesn't sound like it's not synced up and you got like lips moving but there's no sound coming across. Yeah, I'll explain that to the next video on how to do that stuff. Hopefully I answered out a lot of questions with this thing. Oh, there is one other question I don't think I did answer. I think I did. I don't know. I can't remember. I've been making this video for the last 4 hours now. It's ridiculous. So please do rate, subscribe. I'm definitely spending a lot of time on this. Yeah, there's one question. I probably did answer this already, but I'm going to do it again. Is one of the questions was, how long can you record for? Well, I'll tell you what, you can record as long as you got hard drive space. You run out of hard drive space, you can't record anymore. So it's unlimited. Well, it's limited to your hard drive space, basically. Anyways, like I said, I hope this video helped you guys out. It's quite long. Yeah, it's been a year since I got this capture card, and I love every minute of it. It's a beautiful capture card. I love it, and I will not trade it for anything else, unless it's I don't know. Even if I had commentary built right into it, I still wouldn't trade it in, because I can still run it just the way it is. I'm happy with it. Definitely good. Like I mentioned, if you do accidentally unplug it, it will glitch out and say that there's no device or whatever when you try to open up this AVR or DM cap, right? So you gotta like unplug it, plug it back in. If that doesn't work, reboot, right? And on top of it too, if you're using the HDMI and you unplug the USB, your TV will black out. It's because the HDMI does need power to send through it. It's just like the old what is it, auxiliary switching boxes. You have to use power with those ones in order to swap channels or devices. It's this old technology, and this thing will probably advance more where it doesn't need that eventually. But anyway, enough of my rambo here. I'm going to get off and get ready to make another video. So please rate, subscribe, let others know. If you guys are really interested in getting a capture card, I highly recommend this one. Take care.